a special broadcast of JP Updates live from Israel. In a few hours, Israelis will be heading to the polls to elect the new Knesset. No matter who wins in tomorrow's election, the Haredi parties are expected to be natural partners to any coalition. Today, we took a tour in Yahadut HaTorah's headquarters in Jerusalem and spoke about the logistics, how they are readying and how they are bringing out the votes in hope of a successful outcome.
ירושלים, דוגמה חזר, תסמא רגלך במחשב. ביקש שתי דורת רגלך נתונים, עוד עוסקת המעוף, ספלת הנומבר, עוד אניש מצביע גימל, נשי קלינגן, עבדו בקים רגלך נתונים, זה גלך זה בטלפונים ומטה, זה בקים בנוסף זה בקים בטלפונים, סתם זה דוגמה, נשון כללי, זהו, 1,000 טויז מצביעים. מצביעי גימל לזרים דרי טויז. אז דו שתי ידע זכרים, דוגמה, מנש דף נסע, אוקיי? די מנש דף נסעות. דף נישט, גימל, שטרצי, נסע, גימל זוגלבי. וזה סתדו שתי הצביע. עדי בקיפס נתונים, לקטרס דו הרנגלך. גלח זוות מאוד כאן, דו איזה נדרוז המחשב, הגרף, גלח את השכונה, ה-V alt בזה, ביפלו זמגר וביפלו זמגר.
My name is Yanki Berger. I'm the head of Yom HaBchirot from whole Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim is about 60,000 people are voting for Gimel. We have 60,000, well, we had 54,000 the last Bchiras, and now we have about 60,000 voters. It's the biggest place of voting from the whole Israel. It's in 60,000. There's places of 10,000, 5,000, but in Yerushalayim is the biggest. Our work is tomorrow to bring all 60,000 people to come to vote. It's quite, it's a big, we are 2-3 weeks working about it. We have divided the whole Yerushalayim on 20 shchunot, 20 places. That means Sanadim Chevet, Sanadia, Gushmonim, Belz, all the stuff. Besides this, we have also all the Hasidus. Every Hasidus we have a big place in Olam Kiryat Ayelet. There's a big place where all the Chassidus is sitting together, and there they get from us all the information from who voted and who didn't vote, and then they call them to go out to vote. At the polling station, we have a person from us who sits there with a phone, and every person who comes in to vote, they put in his number, and then we get it online, the computer here, Yom HaBchirot, who voted and who didn't still voted. Every half an hour, we send a report to the Mateh and also to the Chassidim how it's divided, and they get to know who voted, who didn't vote, and that's the way they call them. You still didn't vote. You need to go out to vote. You need help. You need a babysitter. You need a car, and that's the way we're trying to take out all 60,000 people to vote Gimel.
Now the 60,000 people that you're talking about, are identified that they will vote for Yahadut HaTorah, or is it basically just a list of whoever voted in 2013 or whoever belongs to all the Hasidus that are intend to support the party?
The 60,000 votes, we know that they're Gimel. Then how we know? First of all, we know who voted Gimel, how many votes Gimel we had the last Bchirot, also the Bchirot to the Iriyot Yerushalayim, and that's number one. Number two, we know also from Bchirot Iriyot Yerushalayim till the Bchirot now was another year. There's so many people who got already 18 and they can vote more. And the Bchirot Iriyot Yerushalayim you can vote already from 17. Now you can vote from 18. Number two, what happened this last 3 weeks is everybody had a whole Shema from a whole Rishima from Beitzim, his whole Shchuna, and he called everyone and he asked them, are you voting Gimel? And if he said yes, he goes in a category of yes. If he says, I don't know, he goes in a category of I don't know. If he says no, he goes in no, which Shas or Yachad or all this stuff. Mostly, let's say about 90-95%, we can say that the 60,000 votes are Gimel, what we know they are Gimel. We know them by the names, by the phones, by everything.
Now, we know that all the other campaigns have done a devout campaign. The turnout might be higher in some places, in Tel Aviv or by the Arab groups. How do you intend to match that gap? Do you have 100%, 90% insurance that these 60,000 votes will come out to vote?
Our work is Beitzim in whole Israel will come about to 200,000 votes to Gimel. Now, till now, the votes for Gimel was seven Chavrei Knesset, till now about 200,000. The question is like this: if the voting will go up in Israel, that means it will be over 50% or something, because the Arabs or other ones will vote more, for sure that we will bring the 200,000 and the 60,000 from Yerushalayim. It can be that we will fall down with the press because 3 weeks we worked. We hope to bring all of the 60,000 Gimelim to vote for Gimel.
You have a lot of people who are worried that Aguda Shas will enter a coalition with Herzog if he gets the mandate from the president, and therefore are voting for Bennett or for Yachad Eli Yishai. How do you counter that?
First of all, just now there went out a video and see from Tufshin Bais Yud Base. Never Agudas Yisrael sat with the left, the Herzog and those guys in the Memshula. They were only with the right party. It's to say that Agudas Yisrael, it's for sure that Agudas Yisrael have Beitzim, who decides for them is the Beitzim G'dolei HaTorah. And Beitzim G'dolei HaTorah, the word is the end. But the way of holding for Shleimus HaOretz and the way of keeping the right way from Israel this is Agudas Yisrael's way. Befrat we have Meir Porush, that he's one of the big right voters, and yesterday there was a Kikar Rabin, a big Afghuna, and one of the persons what they invited to come to talk is Meir Porush. He didn't go because he thought that he has a lot of work for Gimel and it's for him more to work for Gimel. But for sure, I think that's number one. Number two, people from Yahadut Torah, most people from Gimel, are people who go after what the Rabbunim tell them. And if the Rabbunim, I think that it was never such a achtas from the Rabbunim, that all of the Rabbunim gave out, not that it's a mitzvah to go. We heard that Rav Steinman said that Beitzim, who will vote Gimel, he promised that he will take it out from Gehenna. He'll be before Gehenna and he'll say, I voted Gimel, and the Gimel will take him out. People know that the last 2 years we had a very hard time, the yeshivas, the Tamatoyas, the Bet HaSefer, all the and also Stam Avreichen, and they felt it on their body that we didn't have money. And that's why we are sure that people would know that if they have now a chance to go out and to say their word and to bring us that tzlucha.
In conclusion, what's the number of Hatzlucha? 7, 8 seats?
If we bring 7 seats, there'll be Hatzlucha me'ala ma'ever. I think it depends. If the Achuz Hatzba'ah will go down, we can bring also 8. But I think the 200,000 votes in whole Israel, we will Metz Hashem bring.
Thank you so much for giving me the time, and
we hope Metz Hashem that Matzah Bchiris, what I said was right. We'll have 7-8 mandatim. Thank you very much.